Hey everyone, I was reading an article about Nicola Sturgeon, so the former leader of the Scottish National Party in Scotland, and yeah, she's resigned now. And I saw some recent news I saw an article today, because for me, I enjoy politics more than I enjoy boxing. Politics is more interesting, more significant and relevant. So, I'm going to start doing more political videos. I'll keep it brief because something I'm careful about. See, a lot of people in life, they talk a lot without necessarily learning the facts first. So I don't know a lot about it. I don't want to pretend or speak as if I do. But it's just a conversation I want to get started. So Nicola Sturgeon, the article I've seen is that her husband has been arrested regarding some financial allegations. He's basically let me catch a bus. So basically, very dodgy sort of situation going on, and this is something a lot of people in politics do. They take advantage of the system to get whatever money they can for themselves. So this is going to be a brief video. I'd rather just wait a little longer before I do a longer video. Let me see what happens. Let me see if they get charged or cleared, or I don't know what's going to happen with this situation. But it's unfortunate that the people in power, a lot of the time, and I'm going to be objective, I'm sure there's good people in power, and there's bad people in power. There's corrupt people in power, and there's people that are not corrupt. But in this case, I don't even like Nicola Sturgeon anyway, because she's one of these people that keep supporting all this transgender nonsense. That it's okay for a man to identify as a woman, and if you're a man, if you just say you're a woman, it's okay for you to share the bathroom facilities with women. But obviously women are probably not going to be comfortable with that. It's just the whole trans LGBT movement these days is getting out of control. The whole thing's just gone crazy. And if you talk to a lot of people in general, a lot of people probably disagree with it. So not even probably, I know for a fact a lot of people disagree with it. But then if you talk about it, you get a lot of pressure put on you. You get cancelled, or people say you're homophobic or transphobic. J.K. Rowling being the perfect example. I think J.K. Rowling speaks a lot of sense, and she talks about protecting women. But whenever she speaks, you get all these idiot trans activists on Twitter attacking her, and obviously they put a lot of pressure on her. If you try doing that to me, I don't really care. Words are words. I can handle words, but obviously a lot of people may not be able to handle backlash, so they just prefer to stay quiet. And people have told me that before. Even I did a recent interview with Gary Lockett, and when I brought up the subject of transgender and athletes, Gary Lockett said it himself on camera. He said, I'm going to be careful, and I don't really want to say anything in case I get any backlash. And that's the problem with society these days. Look, I'm not transphobic or homophobic. If a man wants to have sex with another man, go for it. I don't really care. And then the other one's transphobic. I'm like, listen, do what you want, but there's got to be a limit. And when I say limit, let me be specific. If you're born a man, to me, you're still a man. Call yourself whatever you like. I'm not fussed. Put on a dress if you want, but I just don't think it's appropriate for you to, go into bathrooms with women. And obviously, women are starting to speak up, and it's just the whole thing's getting ridiculous. And I'm probably going to do separate videos on that, but idiots like Nicola Sturgeon are supporting that. Well, okay, so if I was to knock Nicola Sturgeon out cold on camera, I'm not going to do it, but say she got knocked out cold by a man. Obviously men are much stronger than women, so if a man knocks her out and then says, oh, I identify as a woman, then is that okay? It's just getting ridiculous, because if you can just identify as whatever gender you want, first of all, there's only two genders, male and female. I don't believe you can change the gender you're born with. If you're a man, if you want to wear a dress and put on lipstick, go for it. I'm not a judgmental person. I've bumped into I've seen transgenders before in public. Have I ever spoken to transgenders? Oh yeah, I have spoken to them before. Yeah, one of them was telling me, oh yeah, you know, like I was born a man, and I said, all you want, I don't really care. And the thing is, if you can just identify, for me, there's only two genders, and if you're just gonna start randomly identifying as whatever gender you want, but then where do you draw the line? Can an adult then identify their age? Oh, I feel as if I'm 12. But I mean, where are you going to draw the line? I mean, what if you go around beating people up and you say, oh, I feel as if it's okay for me to beat people up? Or, you know, are you going to walk into an airport and say, as a joke, hey everyone, you know, I've got a bomb. You know, look at my rucksack, I've got a bomb in there. And then obviously everyone's going to panic. Unless I'm there, I'm the only one. I'm very calm and I'm not an emotional person. So even if you said something like that to me, I'd stay calm because I never get emotional. But then when people panic and think that you've got a bomb, well, that's like saying, well, okay, I'll just saying it as a joke. I identify as a comedian. So I just getting ridiculous, and I'm not keen on Nicola Sturgeon anyway. So listen, I'm glad she seems to be in an awkward situation. It's nothing personal against her. And obviously I don't want to single her out. I know these politicians are ridiculous. You got Keir Starmer, leader of the Labour Party, and this guy's, you know, they're asking him what a woman is, and he doesn't even want to answer that question. He doesn't want to identify what a woman is, in case he gets backlash from the LGBT and transgender community. But anyway, gotta go. I'll probably do more videos. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.